If you want to challenge me, these are the rules. If you want to argue with me, maybe start with not being a fucking NPC M&M type of thing that I have to put in my mouth and spit it out because I know it's poison. You know, I know these people are protecting each other, fucking clicking these buttons, whatever they mean to you. Just, please, boost your self-esteem. Let's fight back against this evil person that we just found. That's a real, actual person. Don't act like ants, okay? I think you guys are bigger than me. Unfortunately, if you call this a children's card game, you might even have a job, bro, at this point. But we still talking about the fucking children's card game and how fair it is. Amazing. Unfortunately, you print any cards in the game, and as long as everyone can play those cards, it's fair. Yeah. You can print the most powerful card. 1 mana, 300, 300. 1 mana, win the game. It's still going to be fair. The game is going to be fair. Achieving fairness in the game is not that difficult. Alright? It's just everyone has to have access to the same tools. No one has to be able to, like, cheat the game. Right? That's it. It's just, like, anti-cheat system where you can't just play some secret ace out of your pocket. It's like, oh, I actually have a secret Yu-Gi-Oh card that I can play onto the board. That's fairness. All right? So we have a digital card game. But you know what the downside is? It is not a children's card game. It is not a social experience, unfortunately. You might subscribe to some influencers who will never talk to you ever. In a Yu-Gi-Oh scenario, you pick up a deck, you like talk to your friends, you socialize to some extent. I kept friends closer because of Yu-Gi-Oh, because of our passion to the card game. But with this digital card game, I don't socialize at all. I don't really find friends that easily. All right? There's some here and there. If you are nice to people, you can squeeze something out of it. All right? But most of the time, people are just going to be like, oh, I win against you. What are you going to do, bro? I got a star. Thank you for the star. I'm going to be legend soon, and I'm going to rack to the rest of the universe that doesn't give a fuck. You know, that you copied and pasted a deck. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience was also collecting cards and understanding what they do and how the game works. You know, slowly and surely uncovering the mysteries. Yeah, even though it's a stupid card game in the end, it's very stupid. But it existed, and it kickstarted my passion to card games. But then you have these people saying that this is a children's card game. I would never recommend this to a child unless I'm next to them, watching them play. You know, we're playing arena together. We're playing together, maybe we can play together, but it still needs adult supervision, unfortunately. And also needs money, most of the time, to play. Now with catch-up packs, things are getting cheaper and more affordable. Congratulations. But still, multiplayer games are still something I would make my child avoid. Simply because of unfairness, unfortunately. Because, you know, it's fair in the vacuum. It's fair if everyone draws the same cards or whatever. Or very similar cards being drawn. You know, you lean towards chess and you have, like, similar moves that you can make. Then I can call this fair. When you draw completely random cards and some random cards are your technical win conditions, one card is your win condition, I don't think it's fair anymore. I think now it's just a casino game, it's an RNG, and if you feel rewarded for winning the game, when you just rip your opponent, you scam them, If that's your strategy, if that's the metagame, if metagame is just to scam each other, of like, I play this scam, oh, your scam gets countered by my scam, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's not fucking fun anymore, bro. Just scam town. That's not... The game is over for you, my friends. If you starting to defend stuff like this, your game is over. You should seek for a new game, just like I am doing right now. But I finished Hearthstone in a different way. All right? Right now it's dormant, it's banned, because I don't know what the fuck happened to Hearthstone. Hearthstone just vomited all over my face with blood and gore. It thought, oh, pyrotechnician needed to be banned before New Year's, so we don't have fireworks anymore, so we don't celebrate anything. That's pretty good lawlessness to me, I would imagine. But memes aside, why the fuck is that the problem? First of all, this has been a problem forever and ever, where too many effects are occurring in one turn, basically. So Auctioneer was the first one to do it. And it can draw basically your entire deck if you want to. But why? But I built my deck around the Auctioneer. But then he got nerfed and nerfed again. Over and over again. Why is there no limit to this madness? Why cannot you just like draw 2 cards per turn max? Max 2, you know, minimum 1 when you're talking about mana cost. This stuff is like extremely relevant to adopt in this card game. Things have to have limits. Things have to have limits when it comes to power level. I know it's cool to do crazy things, but then it got nerfed, so it's not cool anymore. Alright? I said it's cool until it gets nerfed, and then it's not cool. But now it's just sad of like, this is your nerf? Plus 1 mana? That's not card game design. That's just like, you know, you put a band-aid on your game, so it stops leaking. That was not the problem. The problem was just infinite effect, which happened again, and now it bans my favorite card, Pyrotechnician, which was not a problem to anyone at all. I've never heard or even seen the Fire Druid deck. It's just I've seen it once on a video, and I'm like, this is just a weird combo, and it got banned, bro. I watched a fucking 1 minute of the video. I was like, oh, you just discovered Pyrotechnician combo, is just some weird thing. I did that too, and it's not that powerful. It got banned. It's not even that powerful. It's not that consistent. It doesn't just kill your opponent straight up. You have to establish a combo. Combos are fine, but I guess not. We have also the infinite card called Exodia Mage, right? Infinite fireballs. Then just limit the fucking fireballs. Instead, we have to nerf the other card, not the legendary. You had to nerf the other card. We have to redesign that card by band-aiding it to 4 mana. But then it was reinvented again into the other fucking infinite card. And it keeps on going. 0 cost cards or mana cheating can go infinite. And the same goes to card draw, and card generation can go infinite too. And you combine the two together, and it's just insanity all of a sudden. It's the game that needs to be fixed, not fucking mana costs or whatever. So you have the stupid priest card that still to this day was not nerfed or kicked out of the game. The elemental thing. Radiant elemental. Everyone knows the name. I know the name. Everyone knows it's stupid. You should limit. So it doesn't just have 0 cost. But instead, you nerf everything else around it. Instead of this card. When talking about rage bait, again, I have to remind you guys, it's Blizzard rage baiting us. It's Blizzard trying to make us pay even more attention. But I'm trying to stop it and break them in half. You know, every single one of them. Who labels as a game designer. Fucking sweep the streets. You will do more fucking to humanity by sweeping streets than game designing. This bullshit. And then empowering some NPCs to talk like this. With such high esteem. But there's nothing. It's not an Olympic sport. If it was an Olympic sport, it would be the most irrelevant thing in the universe. Because that's what it is. Alright? New Olympic sport. As if that's a grown-up thing. That's a grown-up thing, right? So everyone is just misfiring in every fucking direction, hoping that they're gonna fucking win a jackpot of some kind. They're gonna humble me, you know. That's what these NPCs, M&Ms, are trying to do. You know, they're trying to click buttons, fucking type buttons. It's like we're gonna get him, you know. We're gonna make him say something stupid. We're gonna make him angry, make him emotional. Something's fucking gonna happen, bro. He cares too much. You know, those M&Ms fucking throwing themselves at me. Give me more. Put more in my mouth. All right? Hurry up. I don't got all day, bro. How long do I have to fucking wait? Do you know how much effort I have to put into these videos? Now 0, because I just have to reply to these idiots who don't understand. And almost don't understand on purpose. So yeah, I am going actively against game design because I don't fucking like the game design in the first place. How is that not obvious? And I don't think I like small borklers. Don't get me wrong. I don't like borklers that clear the board, summon a 6/6, and doesn't quite. You know, counter aggro, because pure aggro is about reach. You live and turn till turn 6, and then you switch to reach. You start swinging with your weapons. You throw fucking rocks at your opponent. You try to defeat them that way. All right, that's pure aggro, my friends. Borklers mainly counter tempo. Borklers mainly counter the strategy of I just want to play my minions onto the board. Oh, you play too many minions. I'm so sorry. This will have to, you know, be pushed aside with that one card that I've played. You know, it might have costed you 15 mana to play all those minions. But unfortunately, 15 mana plus 4 cards. It might have cost you a lot. But I have that one card that counters everything. So you'll have to try again. And hopefully I will run out of those 1 cards that clear your pathetic board. You know. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, if something like that happens, if you, like, clear the board, the card just gets banned. Alright? If you just, like, counter 4 cards with 1 card, everyone is gonna complain of, like, but the card advantage, you gain card advantage. This is not good. But in Hearthstone, oh my god, my opponent paid mana for the card. That's crazy. You know, he committed. In that turn, he used 1 brain cell to cast that 1 spell that removes a board that, you know, I filled up, and in hopes that he does not have the card. But oh shit, he discovered one instead. What am I supposed to do, right? And if I don't play enough minions, then I might get behind on the board, and now I have to scramble for a Borkler. Eventually, when the card's so powerful, they become black holes. They become necessary for your deck to even function in the first place. And it's no longer a meta, so to speak. It's just force. You're forced to do certain things at a certain time and to have certain things, or you lose. It's not meta, bro. It's not fairness. And to survive against pure aggro, you just need a small Borkler and a little bit of healing. And that's it, bro. They don't summon that many minions. They just summon stuff that has attack. And they try to, like, chip away your health. But to disrespect tempo is cancer. Because tempo is the essence of card games. You just play cards and you hope that the game doesn't reset all of a sudden as well. That would be nice. If you don't just go from 10 health to 30 health randomly. If that happens, all of a sudden I can actually strategize. I can switch between, like, dealing direct damage, summoning minions, chip away damage. See, that's the biggest problem. I can play tempo cards, I can play around Borklers, and not play too many cards, as long as the game doesn't fucking reset. You know, I summon my 4 minions. It's hard to show you an example, because fuck that. I'm not playing Hearthstone right now. But I can play my own game, so that's nice. I summoned 4 minions, right? And you technically can summon 7. Not on my card game, but you get the idea. And I'm sort of, like, allowing Borkler to happen, but I'm chipping away my opponent. But if my opponent can reset the game, this doesn't even matter. My progress will be reset. He's gonna go from 10 health to 30 health. Everything is gone. I lost all the resources. And all he did is just played a few Borklers and reset the game. None of this fucking matters, my friends. All those minions are... So that's why you try to make an extreme case and summon 7 minions all at once. And fingers crossed he doesn't have a fucking Borkler that clears everything all at once. And you just keep chipping away damage and keep putting pressure. Now you just need to hope. And even death rattles are not available to you as a player, bro. But of course, it's just a skill issue, guys. So there's nothing more to it. We excavated everything about this thing. And people go running around from aggro to control. And ignoring that combo decks are being killed viciously. Literally, the moment Blizzard saw, like, oh shit, there's the Pyrotechnician combo, we have to kill it as fast as possible. I couldn't even... Again, I saw just one minute of footage, 1 minute of experience from the outside. I discovered the combo very quickly, but I just saw 1 minute, and it was banned. Apparently... Blizzard doesn't hate aggro or control. Blizzard hates combo the most. Combo is not supposed to work. A person who's playing combo decks is not actually playing combo decks. He's playing just pure combo. Right? Mark is just playing pure combo. That sometimes works, but it's not consistent enough to give him any sort of win rate. He's just stitching some cards together that would technically deal enough direct damage and win the game. So with enough mana discounts, you're gonna reach that level. It's just that simple. But Blizzard doesn't like when you make it slightly more consistent. That is evil, my friends. I mean, it took them very, very long time to just nerf Giants. 0 mana Giants. That was a combo too. And it was very consistent, actually. It takes them so fucking long. But the Pyrotechnician, holy shit. With a snap. Just ripped his head off. And ban is a pretty ruthless type of thing. So I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Hearthstone is changing yet again. There's a little bit of a difference of experience that I used to have in the past. Where I thought the fun cards are safe. You know, I thought that it's just infinite generation, like it's not that problematic. But yeah, if it deals direct damage, then it's pretty bad, as long as it's not a legend. But literally, Ignis can win the game, but when you play this stupid combo now, you're not allowed to win the game. Now it's too much. And it's a 10 mana fucking card. Like, how the fuck do you even play this? With Ignis, like, well, it's very similar technically. But you have to play 3 specific cards. Plus a spell. With Ignis, you just forge something. And then you win the game. Pretty much. It's really surprising to me. And, but in the end, your job as an NPC is to not just support each other and try to fucking rage bait me into making more videos. Because the only thing that's gonna happen is I will have a bigger community of people fighting each other, you know, but I will have it for myself. My subscribers are gonna be bigger than other people's subscribers because we're gonna be active in this community. We're gonna try and understand what the fuck this is that we're looking at right now. And if there's a way to enjoy this game, potentially. Because again, I'm open for challenges and stuff. Is there anything I want to do for the rest of the video? Because I think I'm done. Technically, I'm just replying to one dude. But again, there's a difference between an NPC and a person who, like, has commitment to things, apparently. And I should bow down in a way. But he didn't say anything smart. He just, like, repeated whatever, right? In more factual ways. And, it is absolutely painful to see such a crazy card just with such an easy access. Like, it's not supposed to be that crazy, but, like, they wanted to make it crazy so it stands out somehow. But then it's very hard to nerf it. What if it gets out of control? So they don't care anymore. They don't care if things get out of control, if things are not good enough to be played, or things are too good to be played in every single deck. They don't care. Because they just want their design to work, and they just close their eyes if it doesn't work. If something's too powerful, they're just gonna close their eyes and ears. You know, unless people complain about it over and over again. That's the only way we can, like, convince them to pay attention of, like, oh, maybe this is a problem. But yeah, my problem is, like, most of these cards deserve to be playable. Nosdorma deserves to be playable, for fuck's sake. To do something. I would play the shit out of Nosdorma if it actually, like, makes turns reasonably faster, you know. Just if I put an intention to my deck of, like, I want the turns to be faster, I want the game to be faster, I will play the shit out of Nosdorma, bro. But if, oh, both people have to consent to speed up the game, then what the fuck's the point? If you get to play Ignis, and I'm forced to play fucking Ignis too to counter your stupid Ignis, then why can I not just play this? Why do you have to also counter this at the same time for this to even have on a fucking effect? What is this design even? It's useless. It's pointless. It could be the greatest card of all time if it just give me the fucking thing that I want. You know, maybe 15 seconds is pretty extreme. But technically, it shouldn't be a fixed time in the first place. It should be based on whether you are using cards or not. Every time you use a card, it's like plus 3 seconds, like in chess. At the end of the game in chess, you get plus 5 seconds for every single turn, or plus 3 seconds, plus 1 second, if it's rapid or whatever. I don't know the rules, but I've seen people gain time so they don't just burn out at the end game. You use a card, you get extra time, but maybe we do start with 15 seconds. Why the fuck not? Why can't we do this? Why do you have a legendary that's completely useless in the game? That should be fucking offensive to Blizzard developers. Not the things that, you know, out of control. Those have to be nerfed, and these things have to be buffed. And I'm willing to sacrifice my stupid dust. Alright? If it means that they don't actually give refunds anymore, and I just get to enjoy a proper game, a properly balanced game where most of the cards are useful. That's all. And it would create such a variety of things to explore. There's nothing to complain about. And yet people just want to fucking defend the extremes of like, wow, extremes are so interesting. But you throw all these arguments at me of every single thing that you feel like you don't like, that I have to bend over somehow and just suck it up. What do you mean, bro? But this is the only social experience you're gonna have. You have to have a channel, you have to have subscribers, you have to complain about something successfully, you have to have a nice thumbnail. This is the only way I was able to reach that level of like social interaction. And the social interaction I still get is absolute garbage, and I wouldn't recommend that to children anyways. This is the level I had to reach. I had to play Hearthstone for 8 years to reach a level where I sort of see in the distance a social interaction, maybe. But I don't want to, you know, dirty up my clothes with blood and vomit. All right? So I will stay away for now from these idiots, from these skibbity toilets, basically. I will stay away. I'll wait until they start talking sense to me. Until they start making sense of what the fuck they're trying to say here. Because most of the time they don't watch my videos. They just watch fucking a 10-minute snippet of a video. They go down to the comments, they see an NPC, they want to fucking help each other out so they don't die from stress and dishonesty. Because they allow themselves to be dishonest because they're anonymous on the internet. It's just, they're playing cards too. This is a card game down in the comments section. And it's a very hard one to play. But they're still fucking scamming. They learn to scam in Hearthstone, and they do the same thing in the comments section. And I don't fucking like that shit, unfortunately. It's a disrespect of like, If all you do is disrespect, then it's very difficult for me to reply and tell you that you're wrong, you know, because I would rather like focus on the positives of like what you actually care and like rip your positives apart of like, but this is not positive at all. None of this is positive. Even children's card games sounds negative because why are we talking about children's card games so passionately? Why am I so passionate? I want this thing to work. Once this thing works flawlessly and smoothly, we can give it to children to suck on that, you know, and get a full-blown experience. I don't even know if card games ever been designed for children in the history of humanity. But, well, I mean, physical, collectible, when you put it in your hand, it's like it has pictures and stuff. Yeah, you can give it to a child. That's cool. They won't be able to play with each other with those cards, but you can give it to a child. Sure, I understand. So literally everything about this is pure vomit, and it's annoying. It's meant to be simple and flashy. That's what a game is. That's what a digital game on the screen is. It has to be simple, smooth, clean. That's how you design games. That's not how children's game work. All right? Everything's supposed to be simple and easy to adopt. like Raran is playing this thing, and it's like, it's very inspiring. I like this. The design is super clean. It's pixelated, which is not necessarily my type of stuff, and it does look childish in a way because it's oversimplified. But you know, it's a game and I like it, and you have to test it. You can't just like give it to a child all of a sudden just because it looks that way. Just because it looks this way, doesn't mean it's a child's game, children's game. We have to test it. We have to try it out. And obviously, I'm learning new things as I dive into drama every single time. I'm not saying something that I knew 5 years. I'm kind of figuring out as I speak. So again, I will eat the M&Ms every now and then. But don't expect me not to rage all over the place. When it's like fucking a hot pepper challenge at this point, eating this garbage. But it is what it is, right? Like, I'm the cultivator of this social experience of like actually interacting with people, like actually, and caring about whatever, every single sentence that they say. I'm showing how that works. And that it doesn't lead to straight up like disaster. You can actually learn, but you have to be extremely smart and extremely educated and have a lot of experience. Again, I played since GVG. I was lucky enough to start with GVG and get the whole experience. Technically, thanks to Cripperian, I'm not exactly sure how it was recommended. I was always into card games and whatnot. So, it just happened. And I got sucked into this. And it's cool. But it's not cool when you just play a fucking legend. It's flashy, but a lot of other legendaries are falling behind every single time. And it's like, how do you just balance the fucking legendary so it has a similar play rate? How do they not have a list of legendaries and their playability rates, and they have to nerf the top 10% and buff the bottom 10%? Or even more. Because every legendary deserves to be played, deserves to be crafted, deserves to be experienced. And technically, even Dust Refund is fine, because I'm gonna switch from the legendary that got nerfed into some different legendary that hopefully got buffed at the same time. I'm just gonna switch from one to the other. Nothing's gonna change. Maybe I'll recraft the nerfed one. Regardless. Who knows, right? But like, we don't get that treatment, unfortunately. In classical legendaries, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I stay away from that. I don't even want to talk about it. It's too expensive. The fact that we have 11 classes now, I don't think it's good for the game at all. I think it's overly complicated now. And you're overly simplified. And a clean card game now looks like shit compared to mine. That is, in fact, simplified and just needs one line of symbols to explain a piloted shredder, for example. Now I can compete with Hearthstone pretty easily and shove a middle finger every now and then, whenever I feel like it. I just don't know what to do with this video, though. Does this guy deserve some kind of fucking game to play? I mean, I could play Arena right now. But I'm so exhausted to do any of this shit. Now I have 9 tickets. It's insane. Again, back in the day, even though shit was still extreme, people would at least run out of Borklers, run out of cards. They would run out of those, like, extreme things to throw at you, even as a control player. You can play a simple tempo deck and discover things, and if you trade efficiently, your opponent will run out of shit. But now they can reset the game, they can discover more Borklers. The Borklers are more powerful than ever before. They're crazier than ever before. And technically, nobody even plays the 9-mana Borkler that turns into a 20/20 at the same time, as it eats the board. The board eater at this point. Literally, a neutral Twisting Nether has been invented that also still summons a minion. That's just one-sided, too. And nobody plays it, even. It's not even good enough. A Twisting Nether, yes. A thing that clears minions consistently. And probably should be played. Except, you know, you want to play other cards sometimes because you fucking get bored of the same stupid 9-drop that has not been touched or talked about because no one cares. You know. But I won so many games consistently with that card as well. Because, you know, there's not that many removals right now in the game. So, even though I can't play around Borklers, I can play around removals that don't even exist. You know, fascinating. And play my Twisting Nethers. Neutral Twisting Nethers. 2 copies of it in every class. Everyone has Borklers now. Everyone has that card. It's unbelievable to me how the game just changed. And it's fair. It's very nice. So, let's forget about that dude. He does not exist anymore. He likes children card games. And I don't. I personally... I don't like Hearthstone right now. But not because it's a children's card game, because I got scammed so badly playing this game. I thought Pyrotechnician is gonna work for New Year's. We're gonna see some Pyrotech stuff for the New Year's. But it got banned just beforehand. It's 10 days until New Year's and it's banned. I don't think that's acceptable, even just like from a perspective of vibes. Just the vibe is wrong alone. But yeah, they just went with it. So cool. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I haven't played Arena for a very long time. I'm just hopefully taking cards that do things, but these look like trash to me. Oh my... Why there's so many bashes? You fucking... I got offered like 4 bashes already. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's go. Now I have a win condition. Alright, now I'm safe. The reality again is that I have to repeat myself for some reason to these idiots and say that a game is not fun when one card can do so much damage to everything that you're working towards. There's a reason why Marvel Snap is actually a fun card game, even though it's overly simplified, like ridiculously simplified. There's a reason why Gwent is a pretty satisfying card game, because your cards don't just randomly disappear from the board, you know? Even Runeterra doesn't have that way of board clearing. Like, you have to look into other card games as well. And the other card games are trying to desperately avoid this sort of mentality. And Elder Scrolls Legends is one of the best card games simply because it doesn't have board clears, and the board clears that they do have, they are annoying as fuck, bro. The idea of Borklers is annoying. I've tested so many things at this point. And I really don't want to fucking argue with NPCs who don't have a proof of experience of any kind. The only experience they have is just saying things. But anyone can say things, unfortunately. But what if you're wrong? What's the consequence of you being wrong? You just disappear? You just go bitch on another channel? You're just like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. The consequence is that I get punished for you being wrong? Like, what is the consequence of talking to these fucking loser NPCs, bro? I get punished, bro. This is why influencers don't talk to people like that. It's pointless to argue with these losers who just lust for drama. I want to have a good experience. Alright? And if I have to make one myself, so be it. But I will in fact make it myself, and I will have full control over that experience. And if people beg and scream and try to take that from me, well, the price tag is gonna grow exponentially, unfortunately, on that thing. It is fascinating to see, like, minions being played on the board. You know, but, these are free. And anyone can play whatever. Anything can happen. You don't know what's going on in this. I don't necessarily prefer Arena in that sense. But it's the only escape from insanity. If there's a Borkler after a Borkler after a Borkler, I would understand that Arena is an escape. While there's Armageddon happening. Right? I can understand that. Well, he's stealing a good card. That's pretty scary. I guess he's playing Steel Priest in Arena. Oh, I kind of feel like attacking at some point. I need this to be buffed, and I can retaliate. Again, I haven't played the Arena for a long time, but it's the only thing I can do, and it's about time I redeem my shit. But only after a rant, only after people say some stupid shit to me. That, in normal conditions, if I had enough subscribers, they will have to shut up. They just would have to understand that there's people who have voices, who deserve to speak and whatnot. They have contributed to YouTube in general, because I mean, if you like Hearthstone so much, all right, let's pretend, what, you're gonna go to Reddit to bitch about stuff and collect karma, because unfortunately, Reddit is for NPCs, because karma is one button away. So I can lose karma randomly. No matter how many posts I make, I'm just gonna lose karma anyways. In fact, I will lose karma even faster if I make posts that people don't like. So that's cool. So where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go, my friends, to talk about Hearthstone? Alright? Where's that place where, like, smart people actually exist, not just NPCs throwing shit at each other, or facts at each other, you know? You have to answer this question, and I don't think you need to bother with that, because, yes, it's YouTube. Where else the fuck you gonna go? It's impossible. Oh shit, I should have swapped. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I love it. I love playing cards and not worrying that, oh my god, there's gonna be a Borkler. I'm just winning now. But he's gonna play the fucking super duper legendary, but I'm okay with that one. He has no choice. He has to play the Flint, no? He stole that shit from me? Please attack that. Come on, man. Why are you so greedy? That's pretty greedy, isn't it? Ooh, fancy schmancy. We punish the shit out of him. We just need armor in this sense. I guess I did make a pretty good deck, huh? He has a skill issue. The moment people can't just board clear me out of the game, I mean, it's pretty good. It's working pretty nicely so far. And he's struggling. It says there's simply nothing I can do. He's looking for a board clear. I'm glad I'm having it in my hands, and it requires armor, and it only deals 3 damage even if he forges. Oh man, I'm so glad. That is so weird, bro. What are you gonna do? Call your mom to bake you a Borkler. Why is he not playing Flint? I don't understand. Here we go, here we go. Still alive. See how much he wants to have a Borkler? How desperately he's generating this shit? It's fascinating to me. And this one's tough to clear, but we can do it like that. So it doesn't get lifesteal value. And I get my dude value. Slinger. Alright, let's see it. Finally, desperate moves, but he's probably gonna get some lifesteal, some crazy stuff. Ugh. It's disgusting. Yeah, this is fucked up. He just stole that. And was it able to play on turn? And is resetting the game successfully. And it's sad as fuck, man. That is so fucking annoying, bro. Tenderizing. Oh my god. Oh, but he just played one legendary. He deserves to fucking do crazy shit. I should have waited for Flint. He's so desperate to reset the game to clear the board. Like, he's just still playing the generic priest. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this, to be honest. Wow. More control tools and more. Doesn't fucking end, man. Tenderizing. What are you gonna do now? He still has the stupid potion. How? Another one! Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Secret agent coming through. Wow, so many things have been happening. I finally play a minion. He literally has nothing to play for 10 mana. Just fucking reacts to my shit again. And I didn't thought I was fucking gonna get it cornered like this. Discover, removal, bro. Fucking is still the same exact experience. Literally exactly the same experience. Just slightly more affordable. Slightly less painful. Except you have to pay for this, you know. So fucking stupid, bro. Did it feel like I was playing a game, or was just reacting to his reactions, bro? Holy fuck, man. Fucking almost every card is a discover card or a removal. Jesus Christ, man. So far, no, there's no escape, my friends. Come on, I don't get the dragon. Arena is just boring. Like, there's nothing happening here. And it's also, like, super fucking random, too. At least there's, like, some minion stuff. It's a slightly different vibe. Well, like, it's boring. Like, I know what I'm gonna be doing. I know that I don't know the deck of what it's supposed to do. I know I have no win conditions, nothing to worry about. I don't know what my opponent is playing. Doesn't fucking matter. Just fucking generating infinite amount of cards. And, gives me exactly the same fucking experience. Of like, if I play minions, I lose because I'm wasting fucking value all of a sudden. Look how fucking powerful this guy is. But there's also a chance to win if he doesn't discover like enough armor gain and all that fucking reset the game bullshit with spells. Like, let's fingers crossed, I guess. I don't know. Literally first 2 games and I'm like, fucking play against control. Still fucking play against control. Nothing has happened. Nothing has been fucking put on the board still. So fucking fascinating, man. I guess I don't need to worry about nothing but just smacking your face a bunch of times. How fucking fascinating is that? Fucking hell, bro. You can rage bait me all you want. You're just not gonna like the result, unfortunately. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna see me crack or break or anything. I'm immortal when it comes to trying to deal damage to me over a distance. All right? Come to my country, my friends. Then you can deal damage. All right? Meet me in real life. Then deal damage to me, bro. But if you just sit there throwing spells at me over and over again and nothing else, I'm not very fucking intimidated by your skills, unfortunately. Oh, look, he found a fucking reset the game monster. How fucking strategic. That is so impressive. I guess I lose now. Congratulations. So fucking interactive. Lifesteal, boys. Do we get 0-3 for playing Arena? Should I just fucking retire anyways? Holy Jesus, man. And skill issue, guys. It's a fucking game. Where's my RNGesus? Right? Now you just have scammers who desperate for gold, who desperate for something. There's nothing in the top. You're not gonna get anything. But I guess we're fighting 0-3 police already. We deserve it, man. Holy shit. Did you saw my opponent's skills? Holy shit, how he reset the game with 1 card. Oh my goodness. In fact, he had 2 lifesteal cards. The second one was a spell, a dragon boost spell that he just generated randomly. Holy fucking crap. And was able to heal himself. So he did in fact found enough armor and countered all my cards with all the cards that he had instantly. All the cards were reactive enough to do that. For some reason, I can't do that myself. Problem after problem, it seems like it just doesn't fucking end, doesn't it? In Elder Scrolls Legends, I play Arena. I do stuff, actually. They are forced to play minions, bro. The spells are not that strong to just win the game on their own. Removals are pretty fucking annoying every time they happen, but you can somewhat tolerate. You don't drown. Like, he doesn't have anything to play on turn 4, bro. What kind of fucking retarded bullshit am I playing right now? Now it's just Spellstone.
Access denied.
Fucking Spellstone, bro. I guess I just keep the weapon. There's no reason to swing face. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm just a little bit angry. And I have too many weapons. But I'll respect the fact that he doesn't want to play any minions, you know? Oh, I made put a minion, bro. You should be able to play pretty fast now. Oh, you don't have a counter to my minion. That's so sad. What happened?
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
That is amazing. I didn't expect that, to be honest. But every time you have to have a counter to my minion. I guess 03 Police is the one that forgot to add enough spells and things and just is unable to play the game at all. Is it? Let's see what happens now. Do I just easily win? Like, it's just unbelievable, bro. Need to defend from that garbage. This goes away. Keep taking the advantage points. It's now very difficult for him to win. I'm not gonna bitch about Borkler. But it is a goddamn swipe for 3 mana.
Destiny calls to you.
It is premium after all, and my board is in fact clear. The stupidest thing you can do is, like, fight for your country, fight for your self-esteem or whatever. Fight against anyone, ever. But then realize you need them at some point. Or maybe you even need them to survive and then you fucking die instantly. Because I'm not giving you a burger in your mouth. You don't deserve. You gotta be careful because, like, internet is a completely new concept and it can start creating countries. Even the idea of countries is not unstable as it is, as it stands. So acting like these idiots in my comment section, you have to always one-up yourself or you'll get kicked out from my peripheral vision, boys. Where I don't quite see you anymore.
Go forth and defile these lands.
Oh my god, you couldn't clear my 5 attack minion. You're probably gonna lose soon, bro. What's happening? You're running out of resources? Why don't you just, like, play normal minions?
To you.
That's barely enough, and it sucks so bad. And it sucked so bad that he wanted to just, like, suck it up. Well, suck it up, Buttercup.
Rot into my cold.
I technically shouldn't tempt my luck. And that's why I don't give a fuck. Face is the place. Let's finish this stupid game. Yeti Savage, boys. Look at those Yetis. I'm not scared. I have a Borkler. He's gonna get a taste of that shit. Oh, he's efficient. Look at that power level. I'm so impressed. He's so efficient that I don't even have to play a Borkler. Oh my god, top deck ass. Look at the efficiency, bro. Oh man, the 03 police ran out of resources. That's so sad. Oh man.
A simple spell should do.
And I keep generating resources. You're forced in arena to get cards like this. Like, what is worse than that, right? Why would I pick that, ever? I don't have enough brain damage to pick a card like that in standards. It's just insane, right? This game is so stupid. And you just, like, you employ one person. Not even part-time. 1 hour in 1 day. 7 hours a week. You employ one person for 7 hours a week. And they can fix the entirety of Hearthstone 20 times over with a fucking plan. A pack of ideas. Well-crafted ideas. Like, it's that fucking easy. And you just have to swallow it. You know.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Someone gotta lead, man. There doesn't seem to be a leader that makes reasonable decisions. But then you have to just, like, concede. It's not just children's card game, apparently. It's also a scam. It's something that you cannot communicate with unless you bitch very loud about. And there's a whole community of bitches doing just that. And it doesn't seem to work very well anyways. So, whoops. I have a feeling I will draw a weapon. Hopefully it works out. I don't feel like I'm winning this, but whatever. I'm not invested. Does that work for him? The fuck are you going face for? You get a free kill. This is unbelievable, man. He is a pirate. I have to respect dagger, I guess. The longer we wait with this card, the more powerful it's gonna get. Seems to work out pretty well for me. Oh look, I can reset the game. I guess now I just sit back and let him do whatever he wants. Ah, too easy. You know, the real skillful people They know not how to play the cards, but to play discover effects. That's the skill that you need to know which cards can discover and generate some like really powerful cards. That is the skill in Arena. Holy shit, man. I am impressed. I really want to play this game. Games are for children, but if you can complain about it, that's not a children's thing to do. I'm trying to figure out, right? What is that thing we're talking about here? Oh man, this guy's running out of stuff. That's so sad. And I have taunt. So I guess I counter his powerful card, man. This time it didn't work out for him. Fuck my life, I guess. He just resets his hand. Legendary 8-drop. Look at that. He's very smart, I'm not gonna lie. I was extremely smart out of him to put that card in his deck. And now he has all the answers in the world. But maybe it's not gonna help him too much. Doesn't look like a big deal to me. We'll keep the weapon, obviously. There's a lot of options that way. He's still in defensive mode.
Wait for me!
I would prefer playing Arena for faster games, but the problem is still... the creative part is gone, right? Like, I can't flex on like, oh my god, I created a cool deck, a cool concept. It's too hard to flex that shit. When something cool happens in Arena, like, no one cares. There is when I play somewhat of a meme deck and I have somewhat of a decent win rate. That's what I understand as fair. There's where I don't have to, like, counter specific card. When a specific strategy I understand. Aggro, I can try and play around that. And yes, Borklers will help me with that. To some extent. But I try to, like, play minions fast as aggro does and play a little bit more taunts, more healing. It works just as well as a Borkler.
I've got the roast with the most.
But when you have a ridiculous card with the ridiculous effect, you can't play around that shit. It's either gonna win or you somehow... it didn't swing enough of an advantage at that moment. You somehow held the advantage still. He was at 2 health when he equipped the 10 mana weapon. Wow. And only healed for 16 health. And he still had lethal. Somehow. With 0 mana, I made a mistake, I guess. Not a big deal. It's not like I would have swung with a weapon or anything. I can almost skip the whole trading thing.
Blood and plunder.
I might play Flint next turn. It's complicated. It's so satisfying when you can just play weapon and trade with a dragon. Oh, that's pretty crazy. That doesn't happen. Again, it's a different flavor and you have to taste the arena a little bit. But it's not groundbreaking. When Discover effects can just kill the fucking game. It should be banned from Arena. Just strictly ban Discover. Why not? I don't see why not. Draw more cards. In Arena, you could make them draw 2 cards. Like, there's some ideas you can wiggle around that just fix the fucking thing. And now he's discovering cards because that's his win condition. Watch him fucking burst my bubbles. It's so stupid, isn't it? You know it's some broken shit is gonna happen. It's pretty fucking broken, I'm not gonna lie. 6 mana. Infinite taunts, basically. I'm too even tired to like see this. Calculate the value of this shit. This is my 6th drop. It kind of sucks in comparison.
No quarter.
But I'm still holding advantage, so that's nice. Probably can trade, but not really. Not really. I need good trades right now. At least it didn't clear my board, so that's cool. Spoke too soon, I guess. That's fun. You're not gonna run away from board clears that easily. It's not that fucking easy, bro.
You fold.
Tenderizing.
I guess I'm about to play that. My armor is useless, my health is useless. What else did he found? Oh, yes, his own excavate. Okay, whatever. And I got a treasure. And I guess I win the game now. Bye. Bye-bye. Stuck a dildo. Enjoy. Whatever just happened, it's completely fair, and I totally agree. With the Ragnaros. We went from one excavate thing to a second excavate thing to 3 excavate things, and then we win the game, right? Here we go. And that's how it's supposed to work. Especially in Arena. See, the thing is that noobs cannot do properly. They can't just like admit the game sucks. That it's the game's fault. No, I am a noober. You know, just like them. They try to relate to me. They try to tell me that I don't understand anything about game design, or just they keep throwing rocks at me, basically. But like, at least don't look like a fucking Eminem when you speak like that shit. Just lie to me a little bit about your existence and your self-esteem. when you pretend that you know something about fucking game design, bro. Holy shit. He used the word game design, guys. Can you imagine going against game design when I am a game designer? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? How many sins are you allowed to commit in this lifetime until you get hog blocked? Until a woman tells you that, I'm probably not gonna date you in your entire lifetime, bro. I just get rejected because I'm too good to be true. You're gonna get cock blocked because you turned into a keyboard warrior and trying to win a war for nothing, scraps, you know, or fucking yai tokens. Oh, look, this guy's crying to his mom. Please, mom, what do I do? I have a six attack Ragnaros. He also has, like, weapon. I don't even know what else he has. I don't have any healing. Mom, what do? I have to rope him. The only thing I have is, like, ability to rope. I have to throw that. The last fucking moment, you should have been roping me every single fucking turn, you little bitch. If you wanna play that game. If you wanna make, this shit unplayable. Oh wow, how fucking satisfying. My armor's finally useful for something. By the way, I didn't have lethal. What the fuck is wrong with you? But I actually did because I top decked lethal. What was that? What was that, guys? Yeah, I would prefer arena instead if I was forced to play this game, but I'm not. There's a lot of things to do. And now I'm exploring Marvel Snap. Because it's extremely clean game. It's almost like kind of cringe how simple it is. But I never lost a single game except to death, which seemed like a tutorial. So far I played like fucking 15 matches, I didn't lost a single game. Like, what? That was a little bit cringe. People don't even know how to play the game. Because there's technically options in Marvel Snap. Like, you get to pick a minion, and you have to pick where to put the fucking minion. Because there's a difference. And it's actually fascinating to me, right? Elder Scrolls Legends have discovered that where you pick minion could matter, right? Where you just put minion would determine something. And it's actually a very smart idea that I didn't thought about. So, wow. Marvel Snap just kind of went with it. I'm impressed. Where you put a minion matters. I love that shit. There's no positioning in Hearthstone necessarily. It's not relevant. It used to be relevant with the doggo. You put a doggo in the middle, you put a fucking flame tongue totem, but now positioning doesn't matter because people don't even play enough minions for positioning to matter. So it's very, very sad right now. I actually don't know what to do with this. I don't want to lose this. I have to contest the board like this. That's fine, I guess. Hopefully nothing gets buffed. Out of control. Damage minion. So we already got 3 wins. We got scammed, clearly, the first 2 games. And then bam. Bam slam alakazam. I assure you that I'm not an absolute idiot when it comes to this game. But I know that, like, this infinite value is, like, super cool. Probably have to sack already. Because Arcane Missiles is a big problem. I could also bait Arcane Missiles, which is fascinating to me. I want to bait it. I'll take that. Because I'm already having, like, a card advantage. I can bait things, I think. He's gonna be desperate enough to play it, and I think that's actually good for me. Because the trade is kind of cringe. And he doesn't have anything else on the board, so he would have to use extra minions. Okay, so he found a different trade. Which still works for me, because I get 4 face damage. And everything dies anyways. And he might still get baited. He's baited. Let's see it, boys. He gambled. Alright, cool. Cool.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I wanted to play this first, but I guess it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, this is the only escape, bro, from all this cancer. Except when it comes to discuss, well, you still can get scammed, right? You can still get scammed, even here. And it's an easy fix. It's like you find a pattern of behavior that's toxic, you cut it without questions asked, and Hearthstone is fixed almost instantaneously. For the rest of its existence, even. You have to think into the future a little bit. You have to think overall in the big picture, not just like, oh, one part is problematic. You have to assume multiple things. And to call these people game developers, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. These are just people who get a paycheck. Alright? I get $0 for complaining. I get dislikes for complaining. Because I can't do shit. So what else do you want me to do? I can only complain. If I make fan-made cards or whatever, if I redesign the game and I get subscribers, and then I get money, but I get nothing out of it. I just waste tons and tons of my time, and I get to focus on this stupid thing. Creating high-quality videos, which I can't afford to do, because it's pain and suffering to do a job. I would rather complain. It's so much cooler. And obviously praise those people who do put in the work, but what are they gonna do with it? Where's it gonna go? I don't hear them being praised, unfortunately. I get to discover them myself. Luckily, I discovered Raren before he was discovered in general in the community. I will allow him to have this, I think. Psych. Double time. Double pain, bitch. We clear your board. Because you deserve that. Yeah, I discovered Raren when he had 50,000 subscribers. Because I was interested in Hearthstone in terms of, like, people. What Rainan is doing, I guess. I don't know, it just popped in. You never know the algorithm of what's gonna show what. I don't have to trade anymore. I hope. Oh, baby. And we win again. He even started first. I don't quite have a strict advantage here. But I just play better cards in a better way, bro. It's just that simple. And I don't even have to think about it anymore. For me, it's like instant. I instantly know what to do when. This goes here. This goes here. Technically, it might not go there necessarily. Now I get one drop into whoever survives it. Only this survives, then I do this. Or that in his face. Blah, blah, blah. This doesn't go anywhere because it's fucking useless. Technically, I could have healed this thing, but we're just finishing the game. I don't care anymore. And we just clear the board with one card.
Was well done.
Good job. But I was at 0-2. What happened, guys? I was such a noob. They definitely won because they scammed me. What do you want me to say? There's no sarcasm. Didn't even work at that point. I just got scammed, bro. They reset the game. I ran out of resources. Yeah, I mean, once you get cleared, it's actually possible for them to reset the game then. To get cleared first. I feel like, I mean, I could keep everything, to be honest. This is the most cleanest thing, cleanest hand, because I need minions anyways. Okay, that's perfect. I don't know what my biggest card is. I just have a feeling this is pretty good to pick. Or is it Primordial Drake? Maybe Borkler. Just by default. It doesn't benefit me that much. I also missed turn 5, potentially. But I would just be playing at home, so not that powerful. I don't know if Primordial Drake is good enough. I'm disappointed in myself, you know.
The calm before the storm.
Shit, bro. Also, like, this game is becoming more and more complicated. It's another problem. And there's, again, ways to make the game complicated without overcomplicating other things. So making the cards complicated is not necessary when, again, you can split the board, you can give more mana to people. There's gameplay elements you can change, but they're so scared of, like, doing anything to the game. Because I can break everything. Literally can break everything now. At some point, it's just becoming developer's dilemma. Can I even change the game at all? Probably not, bro. At least I have a coin. This is very useful. But we found an efficient opponent that does in fact know how to play a powerful 5-drop. And clear my board. Random friendly pirates. What the fuck is this? Garbage.
This will break your fall.
From nothing, power.
Oh, I agree. Just not sure which type of power. This is very complicated to me, man.
I gotta move.
Oh, Borkler it is. Because I have a target on the board. Clearly. I guess that's a pun. Please, no taunt totem. I beg you, bro. Fucking hurts me, man. Whoa. I can clear that creature. Technically, Smashing this into that. After doing that, no.
Maybe... No.
Maybe no. No, I have this. I'm gonna have to suffer eternally.
I raise, you fold.
Do I play that?
Tenderizing.
I don't know. No, it's actually complicated.
You will break.
No, look at that. More bullshit. Nimbus, whatever that is. Probably some discover effect. Can't wait to see that stupid card and he just split in half. He's playing some ridiculous premium stuff. My goodness.
Mess with me. Get the horns.
Whatever. Well, let's see it. Full hand as well. Amazing. Still chooses to draw a card.
Is it cold in here?
What the fuck?
It's your time now.
Has a mech in his deck, okay. Honestly, it makes sense to do nothing, I guess. This is 4 mana.
So many choices.
Does it make sense to do this? I guess I clear. I don't want any trouble. He has enough cards to make nonsense. And my win condition is not just sitting back and doing nothing and clearing the board. If Borklers are smart and sweet and they're small, we have to like put some minions on the board and trade a little bit. Like, I understand, bro. But not one card wins the game, swings the game. Shits on my face. Over and over again. They disrespect the arena experience as well. Like, this is like somewhat a normal card game. A reasonable thing, but it's random. Somewhere in between of standard format and arena format, there's a perfect card game, so to speak. And maybe even between Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Oh, look, he has a perfect answer to everything. And perfect amount of discover effects. Fascinating. Should have been doing that since the start of the game, but you don't seem to have any skill, unfortunately. See, that's what I just lost to. Just a bunch of discover effects, which happens to be card draw at the same time. So fuck yeah, let's go. I just ran out of cards. And it's about time to concede. I don't even want to play the game till the end. Until a winner is decided. This is when you know. If you concede a game, if you know that you lost, this is when you know for sure the game is absolute garbage. You're not supposed to know. Things supposed to get crazier and crazier. That's cool, but they fail to make that experience where things are crazier in later turns. We play more and more and more cards and just boom, boom. They try to like make legendaries crazy, right? But instead what happens is just those legendaries are the only playable cards. It's fucking nonsense, bro. Oh, more card generation. When is it gonna be enough, my friend? When are you gonna stop? He always has 10 cards. He's fucking burning cards. How the fuck do you do that in Arena? Jesus Christ, man. you can see the difference between a scammer and a normal player. There's a clear difference here. There's a clear difference between people that I can win against and people I can't possibly even touch anymore.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
There seems to be a little bit of a difference, my friends.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's so sad. I need to actually hit correctly. Well, it's gambling time, boys. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck if he gets whelps or not. Whatever we get is what we work with. Fine. It is tough, because, like, you also have to be an influencer all of a sudden to try and convince people, and people still don't fucking give a fuck. And they're doing their own things because they just have too big of an ego to burst. And yes, we are talking about a children's card game because I only get to interact with pure children, nothing else. Probably the entire internet, to be honest. Internet is a children's card game. Bro. For that matter.
Well played.
Oh, you wanna fucking talk to me, bro? So next time I rant, I will draft every single discover effect and every single card drawn, because apparently it works pretty well. Especially the reset the game cards. Yeah, I've learned a lot with that one matchup. And earned some resources, it seems like. 70 gold, I think? Very nice. 70 gold 1 pack. For free. Now that's the way to grind resources. Alright, bye. Bye-bye. See you until next rants. Or maybe you're gonna watch some of the, you know, card making moments. Because I love doing that shit. That's way cooler than playing Hearthstone. Way more chill, at least. Way more straightforward at this point. And when making your own card game is more straightforward than dealing with idiots on the internet, I mean, it's a pretty interesting choice, isn't it? It's just not every single card game gets to be successful. And people know that much, too. So they can just, you know, pull down their pants and take a dump on everything in the universe that they don't like. But again, internet is a children's card game. So be careful when adults come into the room. I am still not an adult, my friends. I'm still a fucking loser that knows adult concepts, that have watched many adult things, but I'm not an adult because I don't have an experience of being an adult, of interacting with people properly and having conversations. You know, I'm far away from, I'm separated from adults, like, with 1 kilometer radius, it feels like. I would not be able to find one. But, yeah. They will look into the internet a little bit more closely at some point. And you will be embarrassed to hell. You talk to me with high ego, that's cool, bro. That's cool. And you're still gonna get embarrassed. And your brain cell that you have been guarding with your entire life is still gonna set on fire, unfortunately. You know, and might disappear. Might have to be buried and named. I'll pick a name, alright? I'll pick a random name. Let's see, top 150. For your dad, brain cell. Oh, Raynad! Oh my god, Raynad just glitchered. Oh man. Why are you glitching, Raynad? So, the brain cell that died in your brain is called Raynad. Ray Noodles. Your brain just got Ray Noodles. I'm so sorry about that. It was cancer anyways, bro. You will feel so much healthier now without that brain cell. See you guys next time. Ha ha ha.